Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I hope all is good with you. This is going to be a message for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer placements, chances are there could be messages in this reading for you. I could be picking up on your energy, Cancer. I could be picking up on the energy of someone around you or something going on around you too. Flip the roles as you see fit. Thank you so very much for your love and your support. For those of you who have commented and engaged, left comments in the reading, I am backed up with comments and I keep like trying to find spare moments to kind of like comment and like and stuff. But thank you so very much. Even if I haven't read your comment so far, I've had an influx of people commenting, so I'm not overlooking you. I just haven't got around to it yet. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Cancer. I hope all is well. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, as they say. Let's see, what does Cancer need to be aware of? Please help me to deliver Cancer some clear and concise messages for their highest good. Please and thank you. Let's see, messages for Cancer. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing Falling by Alicia Keys. In and out of love. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I never loved someone way that I love you. Still got my morning voice on, guys. How can you give me so much pleasure? Cause me so much pain. Yeah. That was my jam back in the day. That was my jam. Okay, so you could have a situation that has been ongoing with an individual. With the Death card, that's coming to an end. This could be an on and off situation or a love-hate sort of dynamic. There could have been a lot of lies. There could have even been love bombing here on a very big scale. The High Priestess in the reverse. Things are coming out. This could be that there's going to be certain things that somebody could have tried to hide from you that is coming to the surface. It's like I'm kind of getting the energy of tell them how you really feel. I don't know if you're having some sort of exchange with someone and they're saying some sort of truth, or they're telling you how it really is, as opposed to how they may have painted it to be, if that makes sense. Somebody could have been holding up some sort of facade here with the Ten of Wands and it just became all too much. For a person, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you could have been dealing with somebody who was being false or fake with you. The World card and the Strength card in the reverse. This could be with a Leo, Pisces, the Hermit. One thing I will say though, I feel like this situation has made you wiser. There's an ending, there's a completion. If this is a karmic connection that I'm here picking up on, it's like the completion. You definitely could have mustered up the courage to let something go. And this is something that could have been unrequited between you and a person. A person could have explained that it was requited or said that it wasn't. It very much wasn't. Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Wands in the reverse. The Justice. There could have even been a whole group of people that was in on keeping up a lie or a facade. So if, for instance, if you was in a dynamic, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Nine of Wands. If you was in a dynamic and you started to sense or feel that something was off about a group situation or an environment, a place, a person that you could have been dealing with, This is like the energy of the crap is hitting the fan and everybody's true colors are showing. So I don't know if you've just found out that somebody was covering up for something. People were covering up or helping somebody to lie. The Eight of Swords. And whatever this truth is, it's kind of putting you in an energy of feeling like you could have been stuck. Or it's making somebody else feel kind of like that their hands are tied. Temperance. The Judgment. Page of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of chit chat going on behind the scenes, and somebody could kind of feel backed into a corner. There's some sort of judgment being called on a situation, and I feel like Spirit stepping in. It's like an energy of Spirit is bearing all. It's like also the energy of, okay, this has been going on for too long now. This person has not known the truth for too long now. It's time that we revealed this to this person. So you could either be finding something out regarding a group of people, or one specific person has been keeping up a facade, and then they had like people who were covering up or co-signing it, or almost like an energy of lying too. King of Pentacles. This could involve an earth sign. This could also involve marriage or some sort of contract. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. It's like something has got too difficult for somebody to deny or hide now. It's with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if somebody's actions are just speaking very loud to you, speaking volumes. So it's like you have to put two and two together regarding a situation, and you're realizing that, well, no, actually, I feel like I'm being duped or bamboozled here. Like there's too many instances of something feeling off, fishy. And with the moon in the reverse, that also talks about things coming to the surface. And it's kind of putting someone here, whether it's you or another person, in an energy of feeling defensive, feeling a little bit like they need to defend themselves. But it's like they're defending lies. So if someone is trying to tell you that it's not what you think, or it wasn't like that, or no, that was a lie, you possibly don't know what to believe anymore in a situation, because there's been so many lies. It's like, this is like the energy of finding out that the whole thing was a lie, like an act. Have you ever seen The Truman Show? Where he's a whole TV show, and his whole life is like a setup, if you like. His life, it's actors, and it's, you know, people who are putting on a front to act like something is how it is, and then he realizes that he is in a show. I don't know why I'm getting it like this. It's almost like you're questioning a lot of things. You're questioning what was real, what was not real, and a lot could be happening right now. Your mind could be kind of working overdrive right now, because a lot of things are being revealed to you. So you're questioning a lot. And it's like you could be in an energy of putting pieces together. Kind of like, oh, that's why that happened. And that's why that person said that. And that may have been why that person was funny with me that time. It's like someone's joining the dots and it's making sense. But it's very overwhelming for you. Like, it's very overwhelming. And I feel like you've got someone here kind of backed in a corner, because it's like there's too much, Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. There's too much to disprove. It's like you can explain one thing as a coincidence, but it's harder to explain 4 or 5 things put together. Somebody could also be pleading their innocence or trying to save something with you. Yeah, a lot is coming to light here. Stuff that you could have been not really sure. It's almost like knowing but not having the evidence. And evidence is being shown to you with the Knight of Cups. You could have a water sign that is in your corner. That could be exposing certain things here that you've kind of waited on. It's almost like the energy, I know the truth. I can't prove it though. I know this is a lie. I can't prove it though. I know these people are not, you know, are false or are not telling me the truth, but I can't prove it though. And you're having proof. Like there's some sort of exposure where it's going to be, it's like ripped open. Something is being ripped open. I'm telling you, when people say 2024 is the year of exposure, this is the year of exposure, okay? Karma is not playing with anybody. The Emperor in the reverse. So how does this relate to Cancer? I hope this is making sense. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio. How does this relate to, I was going to call you Sagittarius. How does this relate to Cancer? One more. Oh, I've got 4 more. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, that everything is fine in the reverse. It's like you're realizing that something was a lie. Like, I don't know if somebody was just painting a picture. I just get a very false energy. Like everything you knew to be a reality is just not. It's almost like your world being tipped upside down, but it being like a painful, bittersweet experience where you're going to be able to live with some sort of truth and being able to see clearly what is real, what is not. And I feel like it involves you stepping away from a group dynamic or a person specifically that's connected to a group dynamic. With the 10 of Swords, this is a very harsh ending. And it's going to be kind of like bittersweet again. It's harsh. It's painful. I feel like a lot of you knew that this was the case already. A lot of gossip, chitter chatter. People are talking about this. A lot of gossip amongst the group. A lot of people could have been telling you little pieces of the puzzle. Have you ever been in a dynamic where if this is resonating, this will you'll be able to relate to this. Have you ever been in a dynamic where you're getting random pieces of information, people approaching you and saying different little bits? So imagine you being in a very confusing situation. For instance, if this is love, right? Let's go there. Let's do that. So if this is love and you're with a person, you're committed to a person, you're married, or you're just in a connection with someone, right? And then things, you can't quite put your finger on it, but you're sensing that there's something going on behind the scenes or something isn't quite right about this person. Maybe cracks are starting to show, red flags are starting to show to you, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. And you could be very much dealing with somebody who lies to kind of keep up an image or to say it's not really what you thought. Like there's nothing hidden, there's nothing whatever. It's all in your head. That's gaslighting, right? It's not like you think. And then you have other people kind of getting in the mix that are spilling little bits of information to you. And all the while that's happening, you already know that something's off about a situation, but it's like because the main person to do with whatever it is, like your partner or the main person, whoever that is for you, is upholding the fact that it's all in your head or it's not what it seems, or that's blasphemous. That's blasphemy. that could be going on. Why on earth do you think that? You know, that type of energy. But there's too many people that have said stuff to you along the way, and a picture's starting to be painted now where you're realizing it could just be some people talking about a person's reputation, past things that they've done. You're dealing with someone here who has a lot of people in their business. A lot of people know what this person is getting into or has got into in the past, and you could just be hearing drips and drabs of information. And it's kind of like hard for somebody to lie to you now, because it's like too many people are coming to me to tell me various things about your behavior. Something like that is going on here. And it's painful, but it's setting you on a path of a new beginning. Like, it's going to help you to move on. Page of Wands. A lot of you could be starting fresh as well. Ten of Swords. The Knight of Wands. I'm also getting an energy. Maybe there was a dynamic with the Ace of Pentacles. Someone could be chasing after you, but I just feel like you've wised up too much to this. With the Four of Cups, you may not want to hear what this person's saying. This is like the energy of you've heard someone lie to you so much. You've heard someone cover up a story for so long that when they come towards you, it's like, how can you really, in your right mind, expect me to think anything different of you? Like, somebody could be coming back to you. Also, there's an energy here. There could have been a dynamic where other people knew of an involvement with another person. So, for instance, there could have been a group, a friend group, something, family group. The Ten of Pentacles isn't here, but the Hierophant can speak about, an institution, a family of some kind, some sort of group of people even, with a ringleader or someone in charge. There's an energy here of other people knowing that someone was cheating, or other people knowing that someone was involved with someone else or committed to another person, but they were split both ways. And people could have co-signed this by upholding this image or not saying, omitting. Like someone has been made to feel like a clown. Someone has been made to feel like, was I the only one who didn't know about this? And you could have somebody definitely playing down their actions. With the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, somebody's betrayed you. Like, outwardly betrayed you. And I feel like it's amongst an audience. This has been seen. That people know about this. People know about this. Whether it's their people, your people, mutual people, whatever people this is. This is known. And a group of people knew this and were coming to you with pieces of information is what I'm seeing. And because this person was still lying, it's like, where's the proof? Like, you didn't have proof, but you had all of these people feeding nuggets of information to you to build up a picture. And you could have somebody that was fully committed in another situation, but now they're coming to you to offer you something here. But you've wised up, like you've gained the knowledge that you need to know about a person that you've been dealing with the Lovers. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Five of Cups. You're very, very disappointed in someone, because I do feel like you met your soulmate. A lot of you are choosing to move on from a liar. Someone who had options but didn't tell you, but other people knew. That's the thing that I keep going back to. Like, other people omitted this, or other people wasn't telling you. Four of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. It could be family. The Four of Pentacles, it was like a big family secret with the Tower in the reverse. It's like people were keeping this from being exposed. It's like someone being enabled. This is like an energy of being enabled. Like, people around this person enabled some sort of bad behavior, but you're finding out anyway. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress. And the Magician. There could have even been a secret pregnancy. You started to feel like something was off. And with the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you was correct. And you're going to find that out. Like, whether you found this out or not, you could just be in a space where you can't quite put your finger on what's up with a person, but you're hearing things. People know about some sort of betrayal, and it's either they're not speaking on it or they're keeping it, some sort of loyalty, but it's very low vibrational loyalty with the Ten of Pentacles. These are possibly people who have known this person for longer than you. So I feel inclined to say family, friends, but there's one person in the middle of all of this that's feeling like a fool, feeling like they're in a TV show, feeling like, am I bugging? With the Six of Swords. And I feel like someone is about to leave or something. Any advice? And as I split the deck, the Five of Wands, I feel like you are removing yourself from some sort of conflict. Too much going on, too many cooks in the kitchen. Could just be the fact that you just don't like so many people talking about your situation. And I mean, we've all gone through situations before, but it's like sort of like a dynamic where, what has this got to do with you? You're coming to me to speak to me. What are you actually coming to me to speak to me? You could just be having odd conversations with people reaching out to you to speak on a certain person. And it's like, well, why are you coming to me with this? You just feel like people are butting in where they don't need to. Too many cooks in the kitchen, absolutely. And it's just getting a bit like too much is happening to disprove this. Like Three of Wands, the Star in the reverse. You're losing hope on a situation, and I see you turning your back on someone or something here. I feel like what was once a very healing thing for you, or you felt like you had found a connection that was, you know, your future. I feel like there's a lot of pessimism now that you're feeling. You could definitely feel like this is a loss as it stands with the Ten of Wands. Some of you could also be moving. Some of you could be moving specifically for work. Some of you could be relocating or starting fresh somewhere else. This could involve a relocation with a job. Yeah, with the Chariot card. The Chariot card's already here. I see you moving away. I see you definitely, you could be up packing and leaving. The Ten of Wands and the Chariot card. You could just be making a decision to move location. Assume some sort of distance between you and a person with the Wheel of Fortune. To give yourself a second chance at rebuilding something yourself or in another dynamic here with the Knight of Pentacles. You could definitely be gathering the finances and the resources to do this. Getting your ducks in a row type of energy here to move. Ten of Swords, Strength card in the reverse, the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. Someone with the Empress in the reverse. Someone's going to find out that they've been duped or lied to. And it's going to be very, very clear. And it's almost like the energy of aha. Aha. That's what it is. Someone's having a realization and it's going to be very bittersweet. There could have been a situation where somebody created a situation where you could have felt like you couldn't move on, or they were keeping you stuck. They wanted to hold on to you. They wanted to hold on to you so you didn't move away from them because there was something that you could have been giving to this person, whether this is money or help. This person could have definitely have been one to come to you a lot with problems or money issues, woes, things like that. And you could have definitely have been the one to help this person a lot. This person could view you as a pillar of some kind or some sort of crutch. They could have definitely have used you for something, whether that's your energy, whether that's just your wise counsel, whatever this is. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. So whatever which way she comes to a connection or a relationship, she is definitely going to be someone who is of use, resourceful, someone who has it together, someone who has the resources, the support to give, you know, someone who is on hand to create security for another person. There could have been a safety element about you, like a security that this person felt around you, a homely sort of energy, a warm energy that this person tended to. I feel like there was trauma dumping going on or something. So whatever it was that this person was going on with, there was some sort of advantage that they had by being attached to you, and other people kept up this lie while somebody was betraying you, or somebody's betraying you. Someone's possibly about to find out that they've been betrayed, and it's going to be very, very wide open. Something's being bust open. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, there's not going to be any mistaking. If you was mistaken before, it's just going to be in plain sight for you to see. This person is a damn liar. That's what I'm getting. Could be a Leo, could be an Earth sign, could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Cancer, like you. Pisces. Someone's been living a lie, and you may find out that the love that they claim to have for you, they have none of that whatsoever. It was what you was giving, who you was, that was the reason as to why someone had you around. But other people, the key element I'm getting to this is other people were lying for them. Other people were omitting a truth. I was watching something the other day. I've been kind of like watching on and off on Netflix, Love Rats. You may have seen it pop up on there, but Love Rats, and it's like a series, episodes where it's like situations where people have got swindled and lied to in connections and what have you, and fraudsters and people like that. And there was one that I was watching the other day where a woman with a child already, she met a man. I'll tell you the short version. And they had another child. They got married. It was love at first sight and what have you. And then the guy, years down the line, children are like teenagers and going to adulthood now, and this guy started to act funny, and he had a job where he would work away, and it wasn't uncommon for him to leave for periods of time, and then things started to get distant. And because they were married, it was like, well, what's going on with the marriage? Lo and behold, this lady finds out later on down the line that, well, go and watch it for yourself, but I don't want to spoil things for you. But basically, this man had remarried. He was a bigamist. So he had a whole wife with a biological child, and a child that he had taken on as his own. And then he had started a whole new marriage. He had a daughter that she didn't know about. And he didn't tell her. That's the thing. She had to find out through pictures on Facebook or something like that. But she started to delve herself and dig in to what could have been going on with this man, because he didn't tell her. What a clown, right? What a wuss. Anyway, no balls whatsoever, by the way. She goes in this process of trying to find out what's going on with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They weren't being physical, they weren't being intimate, all of that stuff wasn't happening. And she goes to this guy's mother to find out more information. She travels there with her children, and she asks the mother, like, what's going on? I feel like he's having an affair. I feel like he's got someone else. And the mother was point blank lying to her and told her to get out of her house and whatnot. Fast forward, she goes on Facebook. She finds a whole profile of him marrying this woman. And walking down the aisle is the mother that had lied to her regarding the husband, not wanting to tell her that the husband has gone off and been a bigamist and married a whole new woman, have a daughter and everything, while leaving the family that he had already created to the wayside. Like, crazy. People do some things, I'm telling you. I you know, when you just hear so many different things, and it's like, I don't put anything past anybody now at this point. But I only mentioned that. I know I watched that a couple of nights ago, I think. But this is like a situation of somebody's family or people who you thought was trustworthy have been holding up a lie for another person. And this woman was going back and forth for a number of years trying to discover what was going on with her husband. Anyway, Cancer. I really hope that provided you with some clarity or something, whatever you took away from the reading. Please like the video, share the video if you feel inclined to do so. It helps me and the messages to circulate. Thank you so very much for your love and your support, Cancer. Until next time, I will see you soon. Have a good day. You take care. Bye.